Vurbwes. Where are we at right now?
Welcome to BMZ Loretta Lynn's edition. Jeff Simpson is your host. I'm his co-host. I don't know why I'm doing the intro, but guess what? This music's from 2007 MX Sports Center, and we're going to do our best job at replicating a terrible version of that. As terrible as Robbie Marshall's collarbone.
I thought we were a little more ready this year. We're going to have to make some more adjustments and come back at them again. They're full of piss and vinegar, but we're full of we're old and wise. So we'll see.
So, of course, we tried to elect Jason Weigandt and Kevin Kelly to come here and do this instead of us. But guess what? They're at the beer tent shutting it down. And guess what? We're the only ones left.
Caden Smith. Caden Smith was the only one out front in this whole shot. Sweet Jesus. Yarded everyone. And we are talking about the best. Not only Logan Best, but also Evan Ferry, Ivan Aldama, Mark Phineas, and crew. Look at him flying through the air. He's like an eagle. They're all like eagles.
So many stunts out here on the Loretta Lynn's course.
Oh, big air stunts. The louder you scream, the higher they go. Oh, triple.
Hey, you know what? Caden Smith, though, I hadn't even heard of him. He got the whole shot and led for 3 or 4 laps here in the Schoolboy 1 Moto 1.
As you can see, he gave Evan Ferry everything Evan could handle, along with Logan Best, too. You see Crockett Myers there. Crockett did work his way up through the pack to land in the top 10, which was always nice to see. Kid stylish, always carries good energy, good vibe.
But the big news is Evan Ferry crashed out yesterday. We were unsure if he would even return to the track today. And sure enough, he came out here to prove a point. And guess what? Mark Phineas there on the number 51, yesterday's winner, not proving a point. So we're setting ourselves up for quite the epic battle in these Schoolboy Motos on the 125s. Ivan Aldama, first time on the podium.
Ivan, you feel that bronze? How's that feel?
It feels good. It's a little heavy.
A little heavy.
I'm not used to it.
Well, I tell you what, get used to it. With ranks like that, they're going to start coming at you more and more, man. Good ride, good push. And are you surprised?
I mean, not really on the gate. I was dedicated. I knew I was gonna. I wanted to get on this podium. I've never been up here before, so it's always been my dream since I was little to get up here. So it feels good.
Welcome to the podium at Loretta Lynn's, man.
Thank you.
That was Rodney Tomlin there on the podium interviewing Ivan. I wish he was actually in here doing this voiceover himself. He'd probably do a better job than us, Jeff. But guess what? Schoolboy 2 class is going to have to deal with us.
Schoolboy 2 is insane. Look at this. Four freaking wide. Are you kidding me? Schoolboy 2 is absolutely loaded this year. You got Nick Romano, you got Daxton Bennick, Gavin Towers, Brad West, Caden Broswell, and company. It was the Romano Bennick show for the first bit. Unfortunately, it didn't go so well for Talon Hawkins. Talon here, as you can see in a second, oh, there it is.
There it is, yes, Jeff.
There it is. There it is. Oh, wait. Oh, there's more pennies. Caden Broswell. Caden Broswell was looking for some pennies. Oh, and Romano was looking for pennies, too. What is going on out there?
So probably some of the biggest news this week is the difference in track prep from normal Loretta Lynn's course. So they decided to bring in more of a national caliber type prep, which has changed the base of this a lot from what I've been hearing from all the riders. So guess what? That means a lot of these guys aren't used to it, which means more mistakes.
Tons of mistakes. Bennick made some mistakes. Romano made some mistakes. We've seen mistakes in the Pro Sport classes. We see mistakes everywhere. Gavin Towers here did have a nice bounce back ride. Yesterday didn't go so well. You had Ben Garib as well, also up there landing in the top 5.
Talon Hawkins would come back from that crash to still finish on the podium.
Caden Broswell and Preston Hayes-Flug also put in really good rides today as well to keep themselves in title contention. That's the thing. Much like see, just like that. It could have been over for Romano right there. So you got to stay in it. I mean, so much like the track prep, as we talked about, look how deep these ruts are. But at the bottom of those ruts, it's a very, 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 very slick base.
I'd say the biggest story here, though, is Nick Romano. Dude is not going to be denied a win. He won the 250B class. Now he will take the honors in Schoolboy 2 here. I'm pretty sure after Daxton went down, that had to be a bit demoralizing to have... Wait. Nick Romano went down, rather.
Yep.
And he ran down Daxton Bennick and still took the win. So either way, it's going to be hard to beat that man.
All right, 250 Pro Sport Moto 2. Unfortunately, we don't have yesterday's coverage because I messed it all up. But nevertheless, we're here. Austin Black with the start. And then Hunter Yoder went straight to the front, giving us a little style over the finish line jump.
I think that was an almost crash, actually.
That was an almost crash for sure. I will say, so far, surprise of the weekend is Hunter Yoder. Recently lost his ride with Phoenix Honda, out here kind of doing his own thing. and is putting it to the nation's best. Jet Reynolds, Levi Kitchen, Chance Hymas, he was untouchable for the first part of this race.
There's Daniel Caslew giving Jet Reynolds a little bit of encouragement. Jet would go down and fall a little bit further back in the pack, which would open the door for Chance Hymas to take the lead.
Actually, it was Levi Kitchen in the lead, but Chance was also hauling ass.
I'm so sorry. It's really hard to watch video highlights, and which I've actually watched. I built these.
Oh! Down goes. So again,
I'm as good as making mistakes as Levi Kitchen is there on this course.
Yeah. So as you can see, so Chance Hymas had gone down as well, leaving the door open for Caden Armorine. I think I butchered that. I apologize. But Caden rode his race really, really well. Landed on the podium. Crushed it personally. He did pretty good at Minios, but wasn't this. It certainly wasn't this.
Anytime you got Levi Kitchen breathing down your neck, you know it's a good moto.
So I hate to be the guy to say it, but I think Levi Kitchen is untouchable, at least as of right now. He went down 3 times yesterday, got up all 3 times, and still won the moto. Chance Hymas couldn't get a start yesterday. Jet Reynolds, we're still waiting. We're still waiting for Jet. We know it's there. We've seen it before. We're just waiting for it to click.
And let's see what Jet has to say for himself.
It started off good. I was making the pass for the lead and went down, fell back probably 10th, and then just got tight and I couldn't ride like myself.
Jeff, this would be just like old times if this was Jason Weigandt and Kevin Kelly doing MX Sports Center, but here we are doing a lousy rip-off version. We don't have the transitions, we don't have the graphics, we don't have the music, but guess what? We do have the highlights. And Super Mini 2 is one of those classes everybody was waiting on. The Casey Cochran versus Hayden Deegan show. And guess what? Casey got a great start and then decided to go down in the 2nd or 3rd corner. Unfortunately, Casey broke his collarbone and a few other injuries, including some rib injuries, maybe even a punctured lung.
Get well soon.
Yeah, get well soon, Casey. Unfortunately, he's out. But you know what? It's always an exciting race when Hayden Deegan gets a bad start. So, and that's exactly what he did this moto.
That's correct. Hayden started pretty much mid-pack, if not back of the pack, and it did take him a couple laps to get going. While that was happening, Enzo Timmerman, Christian Janik, and Landon Gordon took off with a vengeance, too. Landon Gordon, I would say, kind of his coming out party on the Super Mini. I believe he was on 85s or has been on 85s the last few years, and welcome to the big dogs.
And you know what? While we don't have the highlights in this show right now, he did win the 85 mini senior, 12 to 13, something, whatever the class age is now.
Dude, none of these ages make any sense. Just like Enzo Timmerman's pass around the outside, holding that thing wide. Look at that. Dude, you can't miss him. He's a highlighter in that Fox gear.
You know what's cool, man, is I've been coming here for 23 years, and to see Enzo out here leading the Super Mini class, it's not often that you see a new name, a new face in that bright orange gear leading a class that you just didn't expect him to lead. So, man, for him to hold his own the entire race, really fun and exciting to watch and film.
Very, very fun to film. These kids hold it wide open. You see right here just how far Hayden Deegan was actually buried. Adler Cottle had a little bit of a bobble there. Christian Janik tried taking off, tried going, but here comes Deegan.
Yep, about halfway through, Deegan put the hammer down. With Janik in 2nd, he said, "I'm coming for you, buddy." And he started chopping away at the lead. And guess what? 2 laps to go. It's close. And then Hayden looks over the shoulder, and that happens.
A little too close for comfort. Oh! A little too close for comfort. Hayden is okay. He will be lining up. Bike was absolutely demolished. But while that was happening, Enzo checked out. Now, due to a docking, Christian Janik and Enzo Timmerman were both docked positions, so that gave the win to Adler Cottle. Again, shakeup, one of the biggest shakeups on multiple levels. We had shakeups with obviously Cochran and Deegan going down, but also now docking of positions of the would-be 1st and 2nd place.
But guess what? If you're Adler Cottle, you are stoked.
Yo, shout out to Adler. Super dope kid.
Probably as stoked as Robbie Marshall was to get such a good start in this class. I think he got up to 2nd this first lap and was running top 3 for the first few laps, right up there by Luca Marsalisi.
Yeah, Marsalisi grabbed his start. First year A class, and also, 2nd really I say second, third, fourth ride on that Rock River team, and is showing why he earned that spot. Preston Kilroy as well. Preston, much like Caden Amrine and Hunter Yoder, Preston, I feel like, is turning it on right now.
But guess what? Levi Kitchen, with the bad start this moto, said, guess what? I'm coming.
I may have said he was untouchable, but everything can be, I guess, proven wrong. And this proves just that. He didn't get the start he needed, and as deep as this field is, you are not going to come through in the ways you think you are. Not when you're dealing with kids like Chance Hymas, Preston Kilroy. You got Luca giving Levi everything he could handle.
And there's Robbie Marshall, the Massachusetts Slayer. I'm pretty sure he got 8th overall last year in Open Pro Sport, and to see him come out today and run up front, he finished 6th overall. Hey, that's pretty damn impressive.
Especially for being 69 years old.
And in a class with Preston Kilroy, Chance Hymas, and Levi Kitchen, as you stated. So guess
Chance
what?
Hymas is 15 years old, for the record. So, yeah, it's for Robbie to be doing what he's doing, regardless, it's absolutely insane.
Whoa! It's almost as impressive as Jeff Imig getting 3rd today on his 150 and winning yesterday.
Fro at 50. Shout out, Colin, we got you.
Anyways, Preston Kilroy takes the win in Open Pro Sport, which was really cool. We would see Levi Kitchen end up 3rd.
Along with Caden Amrine coming in 4th. That, second ride today. Really, really nice, in the top 10. Cool to see, again, new kids break out.
Well, let's cue that outro music, Jeff. We freaking did it, and we're going to be back tomorrow. But maybe we'll have different hosts. Maybe it'll be us. I guess it'll depend on what time we get done, what time the beer tent closes, and who's available.
Speaking of the beer tent, it's 10:38. We're coming for you.